We are going to make now, with Chef Massimo, a rice salad with pork tenderloin.
That's right.
What I was saying to you during the break is that I love pork tenderloin because it's so easy.
Right.
And you're getting a nice lean protein.
Absolutely. You buy it already. I mean, I didn't have to do anything to this pork over here. I mean, just cut the ends off and that's it, square it off. Everything was clean. I love this dish. I think that if you want to avoid cooking entirely at home, you can actually go to your nearest Chinatown and pick up some barbecue pork or duck or chicken or whatever and use that, or even go to any of the other chicken places and pick up a chicken already made. Fantastic. I had that last night, as a matter of fact.
It's really good, huh?
Very easy. In order to make the pork like this, we have an Asian inspiration in here. So we have some spices. We have some fennel seeds, fennel powder.
Yeah.
We have a little cinnamon. Ooh. Okay. We have star anise, and I ground it in my little trusty coffee grinder.
Oh yeah, no, a lot of people do that, right?
A little bit of cumin, a little bit of paprika.
I can smell it already. It smells
sugar, lots of sugar.
Okay.
And a little bit of salt, like that. Lots of salt. You're gonna do half and half. You can't help it.
And you're making a rub, right?
Right. You're making a beautiful rub, and with the Chinese 5 spice, actually. Sorry, this was Chinese 5 spice.
Okay.
That's what, not cumin. But smell the aroma on that already.
Oh,
okay.
it smells good.
So then you take the pork tenderloin as it comes, just like that, and it's absolutely beautiful. And you put it on liberally, because you have the salt and the sugar. You're not gonna go wrong. Okay. Now you wrap it up and put it away in your refrigerator for I don't know, at least 6 hours.
Okay. Yeah, give it a really good amount of time to get those spices in there.
Now, once that is marinated and pickled, it becomes a little stiff like that, because that's what the sugar and the salt does, right?
Yeah.
So what we do is a little bit of oil in a pan. Hopefully it's hot enough. And we can start cooking it. And you're right. Pork tenderloin takes very little time to cook.
Very easy.
Okay, very easy. As a matter of fact, that this morning when I got to the restaurant, I started cooking it. I made myself a cappuccino, and it was overcooked already.
Oh, wow.
So, it's okay. I like it a little bit more pinky, but you know, it's pork. You want to cook it a little bit.
It looks good to me.
To make the rice salad, and this is a dish that is fantastic in the summertime, right? So you can make your rice and you steam it. And I steamed the jasmine rice. Without too much fanfare, I put in a little bit of coconut milk and water, and I steamed it with the rice steamer. I mean, all the instructions are there. A little bit of water above the rice, and you just let it go. Once it is cooked, you flatten it up. I put a touch of olive oil, and do not let it cool off, because otherwise you're going to have to reheat it again in order to get it soft. Okay.
Okay.
But beautiful time for peaches, right? So diced peaches, nice amount of diced peaches. Then a little bit of beans. They're always good for contrast.
That's surprising to me.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not really. I mean, we eat rice and peas in our culture, but
rice and
usually
beans
we wouldn't
always.
have the peach.
Why not?
Listen, I got no problem with it. I'm just saying I wouldn't necessarily think of doing that.
That's right, tomatoes.
It's a good combo, though.
Absolutely, yeah. Basil.
I trust you.
Good for you. Good for you. You should. Now, put all of the stuff inside there. A little bit of green onions. Sorry, I went a little too far there.
What is that?
We shall stay here. Green onions, and then we made the dressing.
Okay.
The dressing is pickled ginger, and you can use the white one if you can find it. I couldn't find white ginger pickled. But a little bit of salt, lime juice. No, this is soy sauce. Okay, soy sauce first.
Whatever.
Lime
both
juice.
work really well.
That's right, lime juice.
Should I do something, Chef?
Yeah, just turn it. Good girl. I love it. Oh, you're fantastic. A little bit more of that, and then you turn it. Now, the pickled ginger has a lot of sugar in it, right?
Yeah.
Now you have to taste it and make sure that you agree with it. And if you don't agree with it, add more. It's not a problem at all. A little bit of olive oil, and that's the European influence over here. This is the Mediterranean me that goes in. Okay. Asian inspired, but totally Italian.
Now,
put it right on.
Ginger, is it going to be super? That probably has a lot of.
Well, that's the same pickled ginger that you have when you eat Japanese food, right? I mean, sushi.
Like sushi.
Yeah, exactly. So mix it all up.
Oh,
just like that.
Good.
Exactly. And this is a dish that can be made once it is dressed. Actually, it can be eaten the next day. But if you use the rice, if you cook the rice, you might as well turn it into salad right away. Otherwise, it gets too hard, and then you're never going to recover
Right.
unless you reheat it.
Who can wait till the next day? This
no,
is also
you
why I
can't.
really like leftovers.
That's what I did last night.
Because they do taste
There you
even
go.
better. There are so many foods that taste even better the next day, but I'd have to have at least a portion
Well,
now.
exactly. When everything is
And then
marinated
save the
and done,
rest.
absolutely. That's what you want.
I got everything
you got
under
enough smoke
control
over there?
over here.
Nah, don't worry about it. Just put your rice on it. A little bit of salad, because it's always good to have a little bit of salad. Yeah, take it off the fire. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Now you have all the flavors over here. You have the sweetness that goes with the pork. Okay, and we're going to use this pork over here.
Very nice.
We're going to slice it. This is pre-cooked already. And we slice it very thin, so you don't have too much chewing and too much fiddling with it.
Right. You can do this
Okay.
with your new knives. Well, maybe it's not for me, but just whatever. Just
New
try.
knives?
They all
Really?
got knives.
Unbelievable.
No gêne. Did I say it right, Sean? No gêne.
Let's put
It
that
is
on.
French.
And that's a beautiful little portion, maybe a little bit more craziness over here. And that is done. Look
There
at that.
is your
How
rice
easy is
salad
that?
with pork tenderloin.
Exactly.
Cityline.ca, folks. Let's go to break.